Good morning and welcome to my daily stand-up for Monday, January 16th. So this is the first stand-up that I'm doing for the new Scrum of One group, so welcome and thanks for being here. The goal of this group, as you probably know, is to try and help us as individuals take advantage of all the productivity benefits that lightweight systems like Kanban can offer us, while still getting us the accountability and the daily connection that you would get from a daily stand-up on a Scrum team, hence Scrum of One. So I'm a Scrum of One, I own my own business, work by myself here in my home office every day. So this is my board that I have set up. I'm a big fan of the tactile pleasures that you get from moving these cards. So I have this board as well as a Trello board. I'll put a screenshot of that in the forum so you can see that too. I have a big backlog in there that I didn't want to recreate with the cards, but I'm going to stick right now with the sort of traditional Scrum stand-up style. So what did I do yesterday to move my work forward? What do I plan to do today? And is there anything blocking me? I may experiment with more of the Kanban, Scrumban style, where we talk more about blocked cards and things that haven't moved, but we're going to start with Scrum and see how we go. All right, so it's Monday. I just made my board for the week, so I don't have a lot of what did I do yesterday stuff to talk about. Most of my yesterday was actually earlier this morning, setting up the board, figuring out how many things I should move. So I'm not sure if you can read this, if it's blurry or not, but I have a WIP limit, work in progress limit of 15 on my ready column. You can see I don't have nearly that many big cards here, but these are my recurring tasks, like setting up my social media accounts and doing this daily stand-up recording for you guys. So I don't want to lose track of those things, and I'm not counting them towards my WIP limit here. But I'm going to probably scale that WIP limit down, but started with 15, we'll see how we go. I have WIP limit of 2 on my in progress column because I get very shiny object, like look at this cool thing that I should be doing right now instead of finishing off what I started. I'm hoping that a really tight WIP limit here will help me avoid that problem. The next column that I have here is review. So if I write an article or create a presentation, I want to let it sit for a day or two before I come back and review it so that I can catch errors and improve it. So then it would go and sit in the review column. But again, I've put a WIP limit of 2 on there because I don't want a whole lot of work waiting to be reviewed. That's going to mess up my flow. I don't want to do that. And then finally, I have my done column here, which doesn't have a limit because hopefully it's going to be full of great work. I have also gone ahead and color-coded my stickies based on the type of work that I typically do. So my orange stickies are for the Agile Marketer website, my baby that I love to work on, but I can't do it all the time yet. So I also have my book, which is supposed to be coming out in March. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to be doing right now to prep for that. Some client work to keep food on my table and keep the lights on, and then presentations. So I have 3 or 4, I keep losing track, first quarter presentations of varying sizes. And so I've got to do presentation builds, make the slide decks, do travel arrangements, do phone calls to prep. Lots of stuff has to happen, so I need to visualize that as kind of a separate work category for myself. So I think that's all the background that you need. What do I plan to do today? 2 things, big things that I need to do today. I have a phone call tomorrow with the guy who's writing the foreword for my book, and so I need to make sure that I'm prepped and I have a good idea of what I would like for him to say in the foreword, and I want to be totally on the ball for that call, so I need to spend some time prepping for that. I don't think it's going to be a huge amount of time, but I need to make sure that happens today. The next thing is that by the end of the week, I have to have about a third of my presentation for South by Southwest totally designed. So the deck is outlined now, but now I have to go make it pretty and visually interesting. And I have told my presentation partner that I'll have it to him by the end of the week so that he can do a design pass on it before we have our run through next week. So that's going to take up a lot of time. I'm pretty interested in this because I'm actually going to be working on this basically all week long. It's going to be in progress from the moment I pull it over today, which is going to mean that I'm only going to be able to pull one of these other cards at any given time into my work in progress. I'm very interested to see how this works, so I'll certainly keep you posted. So those are my two things that I hope to, obviously this won't get finished today because like I said, that's going to be an all week project, but I want to start on it today. I also have a fun article for the Agile Marketer that I want to write this week about whether or not Agile marketing has crossed the chasm, the adoption chasm on the curve. So I'm really interested in doing the research and getting that out for you guys to read. So that may get started this afternoon, the research phase, if I have time. I do have to go to the Mac store and get the E key fixed on my keyboard, so that's going to take up some time this afternoon, unfortunately. And I don't have anything blocking me at the moment because it's only 9 a.m. on a Monday, but we shall see. Oh, and then I also have my recurring tasks, so we should move this over. We're doing daily stand-up right now, and I'll just hopefully go post this video and it'll be done. I'm not going to try to do editing or mess around with it too much. I don't want it to become a time suck, but I really like talking to you guys like this, so I'm going to keep trying to do the video as much as I can. And then I also have to do my social media, fill up my buffer queue for my Twitter and LinkedIn, because I haven't done that for about 3 weeks while I was writing the book, and I missed that. I want to get back into it. So, okay. I think that's everything. I can't wait to see what the rest of you guys are up to and see what you post in the Scrum of One forum. If you have any questions or if you wish I wouldn't do a video or whatever, this is about you guys. This is our community that we need to work together, continuously improve it. So tell me what you want to do. I'm really excited. Have a great week and actually day, because I'll talk to you tomorrow.